Hi everybody, I'm Jack Jinseki, and joining me today is Delphin Squared.
How's it going there, everyone? My name is Delphin Squid, and I'm glad to be on board with with this interview with Jack over here.
So Delphin, what kind of content do you like to make?
Do we want to go through the intro part that I usually just throw out?
Oh,
Go ahead.
go for it.
That might be it. But yeah, we probably want to do this one off the top. But my name is Delphin Squid, the observer and wanderer of the inter and the virtual verse right over here. And yeah, glad to be here.
Nice. So, what kind of content are you known for?
For the most part, the contents that I've actually been doing has been mostly video game streams. More so of I do tend to like to go straight towards like anything that has story at the moment and whatever is trending right now, which is of course rather more locally than globally. Like the ones that I play like NT or Zenless or like anything that really is coming that is, I guess you can say, yeah, I did say trending. Anything that is actually pretty eye catching, I say the least.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
So,
I was
oh, sorry,
well,
keep
I
going.
think we can probably I used to be also focusing more on I would say multiplayer and single player games, but we
Mm-hmm.
really does not really catch the eyes of like anyone really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, are there any games that you enjoy in particular? What's your favorite of those? You think?
Well, so far, if it's actually talking about anything that is on stream right now, I mean, really, I would not mind just playing any games with like anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's why kind of experiments with like certain games like Fall Guys
Mm.
or like I'm trying to think, but I really just completely missed the Among Us era of games. But as of right now, you guys probably have seen that I do really like the uh, people will call it gacha gaming,
Mm-hmm.
the video games that does have gacha elements in it. But really, I've been mostly in it for like the story in itself. So
Nice.
and we got action on it. Oh, that is pretty neat.
Mm. So, what made you want to be a VTuber?
Well, I think it's pretty much the same as almost everyone else in the field of VTubing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just want to be like whether or not you have no whether or not you have uh confidence and no confidence in yourself appearing on camera, which is
Mm.
very much those who are the flash tubers now that's a term for it.
Mm.
Uh, but more so that I feel like at the very least, being a VTuber by myself is actually helping me to actually not so much a coming out of my own shell, to be
Mm.
honest, but more of like I want to be myself and I want to be able to enjoy things and express that I actually enjoy like various different things.
Hmm. It
I mean
is.
that's why I'm a that sorry
Oh
to
no,
interject,
keep
but
going,
that's
keep
what
going.
that's why I'm the observer. Is I do observe things that are going around in the internet.
It is very common in this space to if there are people who are seeking to become more confident in themselves to
Hmm.
start VTubing. I mean,
Exactly.
I know that I'm in a manner of speaking one of those people. One of the reasons for this show is that I wanted to learn to be able to talk to others better.
Yeah. I mean, you get to be your own like persona. I mean, really, not to actually pull that game in because I've not even touched that game at all. But yeah, it really is
You
just
don't
like a persona of yourself.
you don't like Persona?
Oh no, I haven't touched the game yet.
You just haven't played it yet. Okay.
I mean, sure, I could play some of the games that they have, like the kind that what did they have before? I well, I guess in a little bit of a tangent, I
Mm-hmm.
did play a bit of a certain remix that is called Tokyo Mirage Session. So that counts like a Persona game esque,
Mm.
perhaps.
Is that the game that like partially inspired the Persona games?
No, it's not.
Okay.
It was literally the game that crosses over anime with the whole Shin Megami Tensei or slash Persona, and then with Fire Emblem characters.
Gotcha. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm afraid that my knowledge of Persona lore is very limited. I watched the anime. I watched the Persona 5 anime once. I don't even think
yeah,
I watched the fourth one. But you know,
yep,
it's fun. It's a fun series from what I can tell, at least.
yeah.
So, how did you go about designing your character?
I do. I've always said it in like to other people before. The base of my character is actually based on what perhaps one of the coolest characters. Not really a playable character per se,
Mm-hmm.
but it was actually based on a character in a certain. Well, it is a gacha game, but a
Yes.
certain character known as Kevin Caslana, which is no, not really too much of spoilers, but he is like the final boss of the entire like first part of the game
Mm-hmm.
itself. He is literally the at the time where I was thinking about, he was literally the coolest guy, both literally and figuratively.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's that's how it actually is. But eventually, I think not sure how far this interview is going to be, but eventually, I just decided to just shy away from that kind of origin. Let's
Mm-hmm.
say, I mean, obviously, my I don't exactly look like Kevin at all.
Hmm.
But eventually, I'm going to bring like a couple of like other elements that I kind of feel like I
Hmm.
want to bring along, which might lead off to like a 2.0 if we want to actually talk about that later on.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the great thing about anime is that there is an endless supply of really cool people.
Yeah.
Uh,
You have a certain VTuber who can be a crow or can be a tomato that is sitting inside what she calls a skin suit. So creativity is like off the charts.
Absolutely. So, do you have any lore?
Actually, don't really have any long. I mean,
That's
for
okay.
you can perhaps think that I have the long for the longest time.
Hmm.
I don't have any idea where my character itself is going. Like Delphin as a character itself, it really is just my own like persona
Hmm.
in a way. But really, aside from being the being quote what I said in the intro, the observer and the wanderer, um, I'm also just I wouldn't say it's much of a teaser that I don't exactly have a point of origin for my character
Mm-hmm.
in itself. And that is what I have been I wouldn't say try to put together, but that has been what my character has been looking for
Hmm.
the longest time.
Hmm.
It's whether or not I can be someone who has been isekai from another Earth itself, or if I am someone who is directly from the future, who knows? But yeah,
Uh,
as of right now, Observer and Wanderer is literally what I feel like. I mean, plus virtual and interverse, that is actually more of like the universe of the internet and the virtual side, which is really just the VTuber side.
hmm. So, what's your favorite moment from being a VTuber?
Favorite? moments, I feel like we might actually have got to skip this one up because really it's just been. But I wouldn't say it's a particular favorite
Mm-hmm.
moment. The stream is down at the stream at the moment is unpublished, but I still have the copy of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like experiencing a moment of a game where a character that you really that you have been following the entire journey
Mm-hmm.
in itself is suddenly burst into like someone who is, I wouldn't say suddenly becoming a main character aura person,
Mm.
but really it's just like just witnessing it. I think it was practically the first long stream that I actually done, which is Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Hmm.
Like the one character that I actually have never exactly expected to become like my most favorite character in the Pokemon
Hmm.
universe is like whatever she has gone through the entire journey. I think the developers have done a pretty good job on it without going into any spoilers. But yeah,
I have a question about
yeah.
Pokemon games. Because here's the thing,
Oh.
I've never actually played any,
Mm-hmm.
which I know is like sacrilege, especially for someone my age.
No, that is completely fine. That is completely fine. Not everyone likes Pokemon, but at the same time, you got like the different
Well,
forms of them, like Power World and Digimon and Shin Megami Tensei, which literally you collecting like demons and stuff.
but
But yeah,
is there a point when you're playing the games that you kind of feel like I've already done everything, and then it just kind of, you know, the experience kind of spirals out a little bit, and you just stop playing it? Is that kind of how that game ends, or is there like a definitive end to the game, and you hit the button,
hmm.
and then the game ends, and then it's over?
Well, I think for the most part, that has been a thing that I actually have for like story games that literally have like you literally looking at a book that has a start and an end.
Mm.
Um, if anything, I don't think Pokemon has a definitive ending in a way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there is an entire multiplayer aspect of it, and then there's like a competitive side of it. I mean, obviously, no one is going to go inside a Pokemon game not just to collect, but also to just how should we even say it? Like just experience the story. I
Mm.
wouldn't say that Pokemon has a stronger story. Like there are certain points that the franchise has pretty
Mm.
good, and there is certainly certain like what do I say? Certainly certain, but it has certain post game that allows you to experience a little bit more of the story.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I think the entire longevity of the franchise itself is all about the, I wouldn't say the merchandising, but it's more about the friends you make along the way and the people who like you get to not just
Mm.
play with each other or but also play against each other.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's not like saying that you
I,
can't pick up a game of Smash Brothers Ultimate and play the story and then that's it. You're done
yeah.
for the game itself.
I mean that because that's what happens to me with games like Skyrim, for example. Is I
Mm.
never actually do the main storyline in Skyrim. I just do a whole bunch of stuff in the background, and then that stuff just kind of runs out, and then it's like, okay, well, what am I doing here? And then it just ends.
Yeah, there is definitely a big aspect of like the offline games like
Mm,
Skyrim where there is a ton of things to do, but at the same time, even a sandbox game has an ending, right?
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, look at Minecraft.
I it's funny you say that because I played Minecraft for a long time, and this was like
Mm.
before it reemerged, because there was the point where it was basically starting, and then there was a lull, and then it seemed to reemerge after it was acquired by Microsoft. I played before that, so,
Mm-hmm.
and I played it for so long that I eventually just said, okay, I'm done. I quit. I stopped. I didn't pick it up again. And I tell people that I defeated Minecraft in that I defeated the concept of creativity itself. Uh,
Yeah, I mean that's the point about, I mean, even as sandbox games that, like I said, there's always got to be an end, and a lot of times it's been like whether or not you want to play as uh someone who builds, and whether or not it's a single building or entire world, because man, there is definitely a lot of people who has gone way beyond let's say what's the best engine that you have got right now? Like Unreal Engine 5 or 6 right now. They've
mm,
gone beyond that to actually produce that. Like, and then you got people with that have their own experience. Like,
mm,
there's a difference between the games with story
mhm.
mode. Obviously, Minecraft has its own like story spin-offs, but
Yeah, I never played
there's
those.
there is a point of where you got to decide what you want to do, and there is plenty of whether or not it's modding or like different kinds of things that you can actually do in the game that actually makes like sure, you got an end goal, so why not just push it all the way to the end?
Hmm. So, uh,
Yep.
what do you feel makes you unique as a VTuber?
I'm just a guy who likes playing video games.
There you go.
I think that says for almost every single person out there who actually picks up like a CD or like a cartridge uh in any point of their lives. It really is just I and it really is, I'm just someone who likes to play games,
Hmm.
and uh I mean I have not exactly I've done it a few times, but I like to actually see people just I guess you can say the word debut
Mm-hmm.
themselves. I did once upon a time with one of my favorite streamers. So
Oh, nice. That's an experience to get to meet
oh yeah.
meet one of your favorite VTubers. Oh, so what do you hope to
Mm.
accomplish through your channel?
Well, as much as I like to say, it really is just like a hobby of mine to actually be like a VTuber, be a gamer right here on the streaming platforms.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I originally told myself is that if I can actually make one person sit down, have a chill time, or like make them smile
Hmm.
whatsoever, I feel like at the very least that is something. Even in my in my hands by the size of my subscribers or my view count
Hmm.
itself, is really small. As long as I'm able to actually make someone's day, that is that will be fun. And it actually ties into perhaps one of my original goals of my channel name.
Mm-hmm.
Squared really isn't just like a word itself. It really is just the mathematical form of squared.
Mm-hmm.
I just really like to in a way square the positivity and fun of anything that I do.
Hmm.
So whether or not it's me enjoying action in the video game or like watching VTuber freak out about being nervous in their first stream ever, quote unquote first stream. But yeah.
Oh boy. So,
Mm,
this kind of ties back into I think what you said earlier um, about you meeting
mm,
one of your favorite VTubers. What might you talk about with your favorite streamer?
mm. I mean, favorite streamer in itself. I feel like, at the very least, if they play the games I also enjoy. I mean, sure,
Mm.
that might be one of the requirements though. But if they actually happen to be like someone who can actually be a chill streamer, or like someone who feels like a comfy has a comfy vibe as
Mm-hmm.
well, I'm completely fine with just sitting down or just moving around, plugging my phone in, and and my headphones in and just listen to them talk while I actually move around.
Hmm.
But it really has been, if we want to go like OG like 10 years ago, kind of I wouldn't say streamer. It'd be more like just watching funny moments from like certain
Well,
YouTuber,
hmm.
for instance. But if you, I'm not too sure you want to actually go into that in itself.
Well, I think what I mean is, if you could
Hmm.
meet your favorite streamer, what might you talk to them about? Like if you met them personally.
I feel like I went on a tangent without actually
Oh,
understanding the tangent. Yeah.
that's
Huh.
okay.
What might you? Okay, I'm seeing the question right now. What might you talk about with your favorite streamer? Hmm.
Like, would
I
you
mean, I
have
do
any?
like to talk.
Oh, sorry.
I do like to talk about food
Hmm.
in a way. Whether or not they like certain foods. It feels more like a cultural exchange than anything, to be
Hmm.
honest. But if it really has been like, hey, let's talk about our favorite like games or like favorite trends. Even though I'm not really into a lot of them, like the boo boo is a thing amongst both the local as well as like the online community. So
Yeah,
it is always that.
Labubu kind of took off over here too, in a way that I can only describe as a cultural disaster. Uh,
Yeah.
there were people over here who went on like financial advice programs, and they had to be told to stop buying Labubu.
I mean, you want, if you want to have an equivalence of a Labubu, how about a streamer that really likes cinnamon roll that literally turns into a cinnamon roll tax?
Oh jeez.
Uh,
Yeah, no,
but yeah, trends like that, man.
I see some cinnamon roll stuff over here. That one has had more legs than Labubu, I think.
I mean,
Uh,
everyone knows. Everyone knows where I'm from. There was
hmm,
once upon a time where that cinnamon roll isn't the most favorite character,
yeah.
but out of anyone, will you expect a McDonald's toy of both Hello Kitty
Hmm,
and Daniel, which is quote unquote her boyfriend,
hmm.
in the year 2000?
Now, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty has
Yeah.
had some legs. Hello Kitty is just.
Mm-hmm.
Hello Kitty's gonna be around when I die.
I think pretty much
It
everything's
will.
going to be around.
Yeah, that will be the world, like when I'm like 90 years old, is like it will be like this science fiction dystopia where everything is Hello Kitty, and Hello Kitty has become like the de facto religion of the
Yeah.
universe. Uh,
If only Nintendo's Amiibos and Skylanders were still a thing over here. Uh, but
okay,
yeah,
so
right.
what might you see a VTuber doing that would instantly make you want to watch?
Anything to make you want to watch. Anything that'll be comfy. Anything that would be I feel like I did say this one earlier, but I'm not too sure when I cut that one out.
Hmm.
Anyone that is comfy or anyone that is chill and willing to just having like a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everyone knows that Zatsudan is like the most OG like type of stream ever
Mm.
that VTuber has actually incorporated. I wouldn't say that I would check out streamers of the games that I'm interested to play in because of more of the spoiler territory.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's something like I played it, I want to see what other people experience.
Hmm.
Then I'll just jump into it and actually experience it entirely.
Hmm.
Or if you're like let's say like a group of British VTubers that would watch like VTuber content or like mobile game content, music or whatsoever. Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind just actually jumping in. This depends on whether or not I got the time though.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
what advice would you give to someone who wants to be an entertainer?
Well, if you can make a good handful of people happy, sure. But does it make you happy
Mm-hmm.
doing it? I mean, if you want to go into like a bit of like a controversial details about that, I never leaned really into like the parasocial aspect of like VTuber or like even streaming in general.
Yeah.
And again, I'm the kind of guy that would gush over about an action that a female character would actually do on stream that people find fan servicey, but no, I don't actually find. I find it really cool. But yeah, I mean, if you are not having fun of what you do, I don't think it really is worth it. I mean, you have heard of stories of like entertainers who are like go to their own fan meetings, and there is that one guy, that one fan that will turn up no matter what, and he will go down the aisle and just meet you.
Mm.
That I think both sides having fun and making others like smile and so we're going to like the whole just in a pure perspective. I think that at the very least is what I would say if anyone wants to be like an entertainer.
Mm.
I wouldn't say if you want to be a comedian on TV or you want to be an action star on a film industry, but in terms of like streaming itself, yeah, I think those are the pretty good like advice I would definitely just give to anyone who wants to
Mm.
be like an online entertainer.
Absolutely. Uh, okay, so switching gears a little bit, what was the
Mm-hmm.
first anime that you feel really connected with you?
Ooh, I think you're going to have a deep cut on this one.
Go for it.
I mean, it is still a mainstream like anime. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will agree that it's perhaps one of the best in the franchise out there.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it's not my first on the franchise, but really, Mobile Suit Gundam Double. Oh man, is the one reason why I really like actions in a way. I
I,
mean, yes, it makes me feel like I really enjoy that mecha
mm,
uh action kind of anime. But yeah, I mean, not to say that the story itself is perfect. It definitely is one of the strongest like stories out there though for like a Gundam series kind of perspective. But yeah,
mm.
just the realism, just the technology, and just the whole like how a big metal blade can just slice through with impact.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. I mean, sure, people enjoy JoJo with their whole aura auras, but or Dragon Balls. I know a lot of people are into that. I actually never seen like Dragon Ball pop up over here at all. But yeah, Gundam Double in itself really has been something that has really left a big impact on me.
mm. I've never actually seen Gundam, or at least no wait, I can't say that because when I was a little kid, and this was kind of before I started
Mm,
getting into anime.
yeah.
In America, we had a programming block that was called Toonami, and
Oh yeah, I remember that.
yes, and my brother, he wanted to watch Gundam and I didn't, but we watched it anyway because that was what was on. Uh, but I was a little kid at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I've never watched it as an adult, and I remember literally nothing about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of got to go back in, and I got to find like a good
As
starting
long,
point.
yeah, as long as it's not Gundam Seed, you are good. Because man, if you want an anime that cranks the fan service up to not 11, not 15, not up to 20, oh boy. There's a reason why one of the spin-off characters in the Gundam franchise favorite character is the captain of that the main captain of that show. Yeah, there's a reason why people are really into that. And not to say that that's like my first experience with Gundam itself. I mean, my first experience is watching a small 10-minute clip, a 10-minute segment of an episode of I think the fighting Mecha G Gundam,
Hmm.
as well as I think I saw a little bit of Wing itself. Wing had heard is actually very good, but never
Hmm.
gone back to actually watch it.
Hmm.
But yeah.
I'll definitely have to give that a check that out at some point. Which anime theme song makes you want to sing along with it?
hmm. I've never been the kind that really gets into like cute CS vibes, or like there's kind of like meme material kind of vibes. Because yeah,
Yeah.
they we all know there are a couple of them, like the one with the
Mm-hmm.
deer go. No,
Yep.
I probably want to avoid those kind, but I think I still remember how like I've grown a lot over the years when listening to any songs. Like uh even the BGM in itself is really good in it. But if you want to give like a specific uh anime song
Mm-hmm.
that I still do remember, it's gotta be at the very least. I'm trying to think if that's the only one, and that's the one that is most impactful.
Hmm.
But it's gotta be like Gundam. It is a game from Gundam Double O. Ash Like Snow has perhaps one of the perhaps the first song that really left an impact on me. I tried to sing it on a karaoke once. I am terrible at pitch and everything. But yeah, if it's I think one of your questions have also been like uh into any songs that anime songs that you also dance to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we want to go into that one as well,
Well, that
I
that that
think.
song that song that question isn't about anime necessarily. The
Oh yeah,
for
yeah, you're
for
right, you're right.
for the audience's reference, one of my questions is,
Yeah,
what's a song you can't help but dance to when you hear it? That's just generally speaking. That's not
you're
necessarily
not
anime.
wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, it is still any song in itself, but yeah,
Uh,
I think at the very least, anime theme song itself. Yeah, I mean, absolutely, Ash Like Snow. I mean, yeah, a lot of bangers won like over the past like 10 years. In fact,
hmm.
even not going to like a meme material.
Mm-hmm. So, if you could go to an anime convention tomorrow, whom would you cosplay as?
Oh, straight up. What's the character's name is? I kind of just forgotten like he actually. Well, I do know his like first name,
Mm-hmm.
but it really is just like he practically is me as someone would be in public,
Hmm.
and that is Shiroto from the Gundam spin-off, which is called Gundam Build Divers Rewrites.
Hmm.
It'll be the kind of character that will be not exactly a brooding kind of character, but it's more like a really quiet person who would take a little time to observe and observe the I would say the battlefield, but observe his surroundings and just um, make decisions out of it. I mean, sure, that is him in battle. Usually he's just as quiet and casually, but
Hmm.
really, I mean, if the weather is a bit cooler over here, maybe I can actually dress up as him. But so right now, no ponchos for me. But
so,
yeah, at the very least, yeah.
would you rather go to an enormous convention or a smaller one?
Ooh, depends whether or not they actually has a concept behind it.
Hmm.
Actually,
So, what would you say is a good concept for a convention?
well, it can be as simple as having a couple of having like an entire space dedicated to artists. At least I'm pretty sure everyone knows about that. talented people would just have their own merch like famous whether it's VTubers or like famous animes, yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
But if you want to talk about enormous conventions, that's where you get into like a bit more of the like sponsored stuff,
Yeah.
like a certain I would say a certain manga online thing that actually wants to promote that they actually share manga to the world. Sure, I
Hmm.
mean that wouldn't be so bad if it's something like, hey, you got to buy this to actually enjoy anime. Maybe not.
Hmm.
But there's that, and then there's also the concert that they actually involve in. And sure, there is the stage shows.
Hmm.
They actually include like different artists as well.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's more so if anything, um, I wouldn't mind going to a convention if it actually helps me, allows me to experience a bit of like, be it VTuber concerts or like any song concert.
Hmm. So, is
But
there
yeah.
a VTuber concert that you would really like to go to in particular?
Oh my gosh! Don't remind me how USA is winning with all the VTuber concerts nowadays.
Oh, we have a billion. You can't go to one of these things without a VTuber concert. I'm
Oh
I,
yeah.
I'm actually signed up to go to. There's a big convention in New York City in August, and they have a
Ooh.
Hololive concert that I'm going to be going to.
Isn't a Hololive concert like next week? No, this weekend.
They have a whole tour going on as far as I know, and one of the stops
Ooh,
is this convention.
that is actually pretty neat. I mean, they did make their rounds over here and where I'm at.
Yes.
But dude, this actually experience like, ooh. I mean, I guess we technically do have a couple. Hime Hina is like one of the few that actually joined the concert scene over here.
Mm.
And then there is one that I'm not. Are you fine with like me mentioning like other VTubers as
Oh,
well?
go for it.
There is one that has really been popping up lately, the mother and daughter combo of Matare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has been going around quite a lot in Asia where she actually does things, and then her kid Reika is like in the background, which is pretty cool. I did go to her concert once, and more like a karaoke, but it's displayed in a concert format.
Mm-hmm.
But it really is quite cool.
Nice.
I mean, if anything, I kind of wish like maybe my one of the VTubers I do follow actually brings her and her friends over to where I'm at.
Mm.
Sure, why not? But right now it's like uh if anything, I think over here having a bit of like an I'm not too sure if you actually experienced this before, where movie cinemas would rent out certain time slots
Hmm.
for you to watch a live stream of a concert on the cinema screen.
Wow.
I mean, not to say that Serendipity is not having a concert while also live streaming elsewhere. There's definitely one happening over here as well when it's broadcasting, but dude,
Hmm.
actually experiencing like that firsthand. Not exactly a VTuber's concert myself, but it is more like a band concert. It
Hmm.
kind of is crazy just watching like the entire thing go live as
Yeah.
well.
So, I have a feeling I know the answer to this question already, but at a VTuber concert, are you the guy sitting in the back, or are you the guy in the front with the light sticks?
Absolutely right in the middle.
In
I
the.
may not sound like it. I may not sound like it, but I am terrible at screaming. Not because I didn't warm up my vocal cords or anything, but I'll be like the softest voice whenever the concert VTuber or the host itself will call for their name to be shouted out as loud as I can. I'll be the softest person in the entire venue.
Oh man.
But yeah, as you guys can as you have some minds, the ones in front, they are the ones with the best dance moves with the light stick. Probably can rival the twins from Oshinoko in the small pram.
Yep.
That's not spoiler. That is like literally first few episodes of the show.
That might, I think that might be like, oh god, the I think that might be the first episode.
Oh really? Oh, I
The
think you might be right.
Yeah, because I mean, the first episode is the initiating event, and then
Yeah.
everything after that is when they grow up and they're in school and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I did hear about that. I did not watch it, but I did hear about that.
Yeah,
Holy.
no, it.
But yes, there are people who actually does the exact same moves, bigger full body form.
Yeah, I'll often
Yeah.
see what when I've gone to those events is
Mm.
there'll be the people who are doing the regular dance, and then there'll be one
I
guy
mean,
who's just going all out. Uh,
then again, when you come to think about it, would you rather be the one that was paid $200 to sit at the front, or we would be like the guy who will pay like a decent amount, like say, well, we can probably cut this one out, but
no, no,
we would be the one who
but
would pay
uh,
for the category B seats
I'll
that literally right in the middle.
I should tell you right now, I don't cut anything out unless it's requested of me or there's something that goes disastrously wrong. So
Oh yeah.
so don't
I
worry
have not
about that.
experienced that big crowd clash in the front yet. The very not over here.
Uh, so
All right.
which game did you have the most fun playing on stream? I feel like I kind of you kind of addressed this one
Oh
already.
yeah, Zenless. The action and the impacts of like the battle mechanics is really fun. I mean, I haven't gone
Mm.
to like the whole like, oh, you got to make a high score to actually get competitive with other people online as well, but
Mm-hmm.
really just like the experience of the game itself, the story beats that they have for not just the main story but the character stories as well. It
Mm.
really just kind of like pulls at you, and then you have like the whole like blade meet blade, and then you just that the whole metal clank that you hear in your headphones. It's like, ooh.
Mm.
I'm sure there's a lot more. There are a lot of games that also has got that, but
Mm.
really,
So okay, so on to the more random questions. What's a
mm-hmm.
song that you can't help but dance to when you hear it?
Hmm. Not exactly dance to it, but really I just kind of like well, I'm pretty sure that everyone knows that Sawano Hiroyuki is like one of the legendary composers out there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not in any song, but also in like Japanese song in general.
Mm-hmm.
His songs always is like top tier for the most part, for sure. I mean, if there's anything that really just comes to mind recently, I just heard like okay, I mean, admittedly it's Gundam, but still,
Mm-hmm.
there is like the whole REIM that actually just kind of resonates with me right now
Mm-hmm.
because I've been just going through like the Gundam collection. Either that, or I would say there is a certain composer that has not just been in Gundam Double, but also in a movie series called Ip Man. You ever heard about that?
I have heard of that movie. I've never seen it though.
Apparently, the battle scenes they have for both are the same composer. Actually, I got to look it up because holy, the moment I actually hear like the fight scenes in Ip Man,
Mm.
it's like, wait a second, I've heard the chorus and I heard that trump the orchestra. Why the heck does this person sound familiar?
That's the nice thing about music is that if you listen to enough of it, you can kind of pick out like you might not have ever heard a song before, but you can identify who made it based on like that you can see their
Mm-hmm.
fingerprints on or you can hear their fingerprints on it.
That's the fun part about like I know not a lot of people would say, and everyone has their own like favorite genres like rock or like rock metal or like
Mm.
EDMs. But I gotta admit the orchestra itself well, it is already classical at times. It really hits hard whenever it's played in the right place at the right
Yes.
time.
Oh yes,
I
absolutely.
found it. I found it. It's Kenji Kawai,
Huh.
music composer. Huh.
There you go.
I was just looking in the background and it's like, dude, even he has a common writer composer as well. Huh. Interesting. That's
I,
what I remember him. I remember him as the one guy who would just play every time a Gundam launches. It's like his uh, the way that he composes the songs itself. Yeah, it really just like stands out quite a lot to me. I mean, sure, that's the only one on his entire list of like uh credits that
hmm,
is actually composing. But yeah, I think that these two composers itself, yeah, that's actually stands out to me the most.
nice. Uh, what's a new experience you've had recently?
A new experience that I have had recently. Hmm. Not so new in a way. I mean, I do have quite a lot of like experiences over the years,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not trying to be private about it or anything, but I really like going towards these little like attractions, like say a flower um oh, what do you actually
Like a
describe it? Like a
festival or
flower,
a
not a festival itself. It really is just like a flower display event,
hmm,
let's say. But I do really like taking out my camera to actually
uh,
go and
maybe
take
an
some photos and yeah. But
maybe an exhibition?
time is an exhibition in a way. I mean, it is an extension of what I usually do, which is like go to events and well that one is a bit older in a way, but I do like bring myself to events with a camera in
Hmm.
a way. But yeah, and I think at the very least, every time that there's and sometimes when I do have the chance, I feel like just going to these like little art or like flower events
Hmm.
and just like taking photos is the certain perspective really just is like an offline kind of like experience that I've not really been shared. I mean, first time you guys
Hmm.
probably heard it over here in this interview. But
Nice.
yeah,
So, what's the strongest reaction you've ever had to a movie?
have you ever heard of the of Avengers Endgame?
I saw it in theaters.
I saw it in theaters twice. Not to a fault though, by the way. I mean, the second time is because they are also showing like the follow up Spider-Man movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they don't do that. They don't do that unless it's like a whole like, hey, watch 7 movies in one. But really, I think the one that really hits the hardest is that one scene where I'm pretty sure everyone knows Avengers Assemble.
Mm.
It
I
is more so than catching I don't want to name call, but it's more so catching a YouTuber at as a cameo in the movie.
mm.
But more so like everyone is just cheering and screaming because of that one scene in itself. And man, I
Yeah,
mean, there's a reason why I really like action where you don't get this kind of reactions like
I think that
anywhere else.
I think that the scene that broke a lot of people in the audience when I was there was when Tony Stark says, "I love you 3000."
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a reason why it's hashtag for when the movie is like released.
Mm.
Because hey, that is pretty impactful.
Yeah. No, but I was I remember seeing that in theaters. I forget if I was working at the theater at that time. I think it might have been
Ooh,
after, but yeah, I did work at a movie theater, and I did get to see several uh, Marvel
Um.
movies during my time there. I actually have a
Oh
movie
yeah.
poster for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Fun fact, actually, how I actually got introduced to the Marvel movies isn't from cinema.
Mm.
It's from the my local television that always airs these kind of movies in at 7 p.m. In the evening on weekends.
I'm
And that's why I watched like Iron Man. That's why I watched like Iron Man 2. Sure, I did watch Incredible Hulk, but I don't really like that one too much. That's the reason why that one does not, that superhero does not get like a movie standalone.
America.
But yeah,
America used to have programming blocks, but as far as I know, those don't really exist anymore.
mm.
I
As
mean,
far as I know, actually, you guys got the blockbusters and then Netflix. But yeah, I don't think I've actually experienced anything like what I did in Endgame that really stands out as much as that.
yeah. So, what's something
Hmm.
crazy that you might do someday?
Something crazy that I might do someday.
Mm.
That'd be a very good question.
I
Maybe just
used.
travel by myself. I mean, that feels like the most cop out answer.
Oh no, no, it's. I used to. The thing is I changed these
Hmm.
questions from interview to interview, and I would say something along the lines of, "What's something crazy that you'd like to do?" And everybody always says skydiving, so I had to kind of nix that
Oh,
because,
I would be terrified of like skydiving myself.
yeah,
Me standing on the top of like a 3-story jumping platform towards a swimming pool. Absolutely not.
hmm. Yeah, but
I mean, I
that
wouldn't say that zip lining would be my second choice per se.
ooh,
That really has been like, huh, that is actually quite fun. But it's been like many eons ago since I actually experienced it. So,
I,
but still,
I used to weigh a lot more than I do now, and the thing about being fat is that you look at things in terms of can they support my weight, which is why I will never ever 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 go zip lining ever, even after I've lost the weight. The
mm,
notion has been so ingrained in me that it's a terrible idea that I will never do it.
that's
Uh,
fair. That is fair.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks fun. It looks very fun, but I'm never gonna do it.
I mean, will you launch yourself off a pad to actually like be on a zip to actually go across the zip line? Probably. I mean, I've been practicing that since I actually watched Gundam Double O. So like, there is I'm not too sure whether or not anyone in this podcast has actually watched, but there is a certain like compilation for the Gundam 50th anniversary,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like this young boy will be like he will put on his shoes and then he gets ready and then starts running towards the door. And that is straight up just like a launch sequence of every Gundam ever. And not to say that I did that in front of my door, but still.
Oh, uh,
Uh, but yeah, I mean, if we want to come down to it, it really is just like finding a time to actually pack. I wouldn't say pack lightly. Obviously, you need to have some enough stuff for like traveling. But really, it's just going to like a fun place to actually explore,
mm,
a fun country to explore,
mm.
and yeah.
So, what's a project you've made that you're proud of?
Hmm. Was I ever proud about any of my streams?
Well, it doesn't need to be a stream. Maybe it's like a
Yeah.
DIY thing you did around your house or something.
Uh. Hmm. Actually, that's a very good point. Uh. I mean, if you want to go like a little bit, I mean, I guess in a way, just setting up my entire OBS setup is like it's like a project in itself.
Mm.
But if uh, I'm pretty sure everyone in some points of time have actually built like a many piece like a puzzle, right?
Mm.
In a way. I got close to that,
So
and then someone I know, pulled the corner of the puzzle stack that I built on, and
mhm.
pull it all onto the floor.
uh, uh,
I can definitely hear the groans like everyone, and to top it off on that, I have never been able to complete that puzzle because there are some pieces missing, and
uh,
also it is a 1,000 piece puzzle. So
uh,
yeah, uh, but yeah, that's like the closest in terms of project. If there's any like projects that I've definitely been proud of, either it's been a past video editing project that I put together,
hmm,
or like really we want to I wouldn't say anything like private per
mhm,
se, but really just putting setting up like uh the model in itself in VTube, putting up the model in like OBS and all the screens and everything. Yeah,
hmm. Yeah.
that's at the very least like this. It is still a project when I just come to think about it. Not gonna lie.
I will say this. There are things that I've done for this program that I'm extremely proud of. My
Oh,
personal
nice.
favorite is every episode begins with a signature, and
Mm.
I basically sign across the stream Jack Jinseki, and I had to learn a lot of stuff in order to make that happen because.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I had to learn to record a signature, which is in itself not easy, but
Oh boy.
I had to create the signature. So I had to design it in a way that I liked, and then I had to figure out how to format it so that it's transparent. So you only get the
Hmm.
signature and nothing else, because that needs to be its own video file. And there are only certain video
Hmm.
files that have transparency in them.
I guess in a way, if you want to actually talk about that as well, I do actually have my own format of thumbnails whenever I actually put up my streams on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And if anything, I guess I can say that the very least, I feel like even if it's not like stand outy, like it catches everyone's eye, but it's still I feel like it's still enough for me to actually start streaming by actually having the thumbnail in itself.
Mm.
And I got a couple of friends that actually helped me with like figuring out what works in a way.
Mm.
But probably is it finished? I don't think so. It definitely hasn't reached like the S tier level uh of like thumbnail yet.
Mm. I do have a very specific format for my thumbnails too.
Mm.
I handwrite in all the lettering for every single one, and it's not easy because I have zero coordination skills. But
I
format the
mean,
I format
yeah.
yeah I format the lettering after the style of the opening credits from a very old movie you've probably never heard of called Doctor Strangelove. Uh, and it has this
Why?
what?
Well, I guess it's the Marvel in me that thought it was Doctor Strange. Like
No,
when
not
is
Doctor
a movie
Strange.
called Doctor Strange Love?
No, not they are. Trust me, those two, Doctor Strange and Doctor Strangelove, are nothing alike.
Right, right, right.
Doctor Strangelove. So, Doctor Strangelove is a movie about the end of basically the end of the world. It's a, or I should say, it's a movie
Mm.
about an impending nuclear disaster. Except it's a comedy. It's a dark comedy actually, and
Oh boy.
it has.
Why does that sounds like 100 Ways to Die in the Wild West?
Oh no
I
no no
swear
no
that was
no!
the
It's
title
it
itself, but
is it is so very It's like
hmm.
it's it's played off as being very very serious, but the things that
Hmm.
people are saying are ridiculous. The most famous line in the movie is probably, "Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room." And so it's little things like that, and it's an
Yeah, I
excellent
can see
movie.
it. I can see how the dark humor of that entirely is.
Yeah. Anyway,
There's
enough
yeah.
about that. What's something you've enjoyed in your life that you didn't expect to enjoy?
What's something I there isn't many that I can definitely think of. Like I mean sure that it's not like I actually enjoy watching like uh oh no. That definitely goes into a little bit of a PTSD in a way. Like sitting in a room while listening to family member watching Teletubbies is not exactly the best experience. No, I do enjoy that, but hmm, it really gets you thinking. But fun fact, I actually never grew up to have a pet.
Hmm.
I have never really, I my side has never really like adopted a pet.
Mm-hmm.
More so because it does trigger it is not so much a PTSD as it is traumatic for like one person who doesn't really like uh pets in particular.
Hmm.
But if anything, I have experienced something that I wasn't expecting to enjoy, and that is actually getting to pet cafe.
Hmm.
And it
So,
was quite it is like perhaps something that I could have done more in a way. Like sure, I mean dogs all more times than I think, but I feel like coming over to a cat cafe and actually when I say it's a pet cafe, but really it's like a cat cafe.
yeah.
And actually seeing like how to actually interact with like the different cats in
Hmm.
the space itself.
Hmm.
Granted, I didn't take the cafe part into it and actually order coffee. That'd be something else entirely. But uh, it definitely is something that I wasn't exactly expecting to enjoy. Not just in observing, but also just interacting with like the different cats. And fun fact, they actually named. It's quite a long time. I'm pretty sure they all adopted,
Mm-hmm.
but it is all the cats in that place are actually named after Star Wars characters.
Hmm.
So there'll be one that we call Anakin, and then I think there will be someone.
Well, tell me this: is there a big fuzzy one named Chewbacca?
I think that one might have been adopted by the time I got there. There's a wall of the names of all the pets, and I think one of them might actually be what's the one that Han Solo actually interacts with Chewbacca, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is on one of them, but uh they do also do like adoption for
Ah.
these cats, so it's not exactly over there, but still, you got Anakin, you got Han, you got like a Leia, a cat, a female cat one, but yeah, it'll be something. If there's anything that I have say something I didn't expect to enjoy, that'll be it. Because
have
it's not something you actually experience in where I'm at.
have you ever heard of someone who goes to cat cafes? Well, of course I know him. He's me.
I mean, it's really like a simple, like a little shop after all with like cat trees and everything. And
Hmm.
have like a little flat door that leads to the staff room where the cats actually eat at.
Hmm.
So
Nice.
instead of them actually eating in the middle of like the playroom, they rather have the cats like go into uh different space just to actually have their meals. But yeah,
Nice. Uh, what's your guilty pleasure movie?
guilty pleasure movie. Can it not be a movie?
Sure, it can be whatever you want.
uh oh boy. Uh if we want to take into like say an hour long like YouTube video,
Mm-hmm.
I think there is a certain point in my life where I actually enjoy uh epic gaming moments of like say prop hunt or something, right? But lately it's been more of like I mean you want to go into terri that territory of like movie.
Hmm.
I actually don't think I have like a guilty pleasure movie.
Hmm.
A guilty pleasure anime, sure.
Well, what's that then?
Um, fun fact, it's not Gundam Double. uh, it actually is a series that is on Netflix that you can watch.
Yep.
Uh, it really is just kind of like a feel good series in itself, but it's more of like a romance kind. Have you ever heard of like? Do you have net? Have you browsed Netflix before?
Well, I've had Netflix in the past. What's it called?
There is an anime that they have supported the same way that Disney has done with certain shows,
Yep.
and certain animes as well. It is called "The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity."
Hmm. I
And while the characters are a bit more of a bit less of a trophy kind, it definitely is memorable.
hmm.
And it's been like I think so far, uh, the most recent anime that I watched at the very least 5 times,
Hmm.
5 to 10 times at the very least.
Wow. That is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I will
But if you
confess
want to
I've
go
never
into
heard of it.
like, yeah, I mean it is recent. It is recent. I never got like a season 2, but everyone is expecting because it's quite good.
Hmm. Well,
That's like the one like show. I don't like I said I don't remember like any of the movies that I've actually watched constantly, even in like short clip formats of a movie in YouTube.
hmm.
Like say you can definitely see a lot of like Spider-Man ones everywhere. You can see a lot of like any action any action movies that is an avatar
Hmm.
or on YouTube.
Hmm.
But yeah, it is less of like a movie, but more of like, hey, this is the kind of guilty pleasure that I really like watching.
Hmm.
It's a good vibes, and also it's that emotional beat after all.
Nice.
Mm.
So, would you ever talk to a stranger unprompted in a public setting?
If they're asking for directions, I don't mind.
Well, yes,
But if
but
they're asking me to join like a club or anything, absolutely not.
well,
Stranger danger, man.
no, no. I mean, like, you're just sitting next to someone, and then you strike up a conversation with them. Would that ever happen?
I've been in a setting many times where I would have to strike a conversation for a short period of time.
Hmm.
And so far, I think if you actually go into that, yeah, I think at the very least that would be the case.
Hmm. Cool.
Striking a conversation like say the World Cup, which is a thing.
Hmm.
A lot of people love the World Cup.
Yes. I've been seeing a lot of that online recently.
Hmm. I
Uh,
mean, if it's friends, absolutely, we'll be talking about like what VTubers or like what anime. Like,
hmm.
oh wait a second, they announced a new development right when I was at a convention,
Mm-hmm.
a new season that's in the development. Sure, I'll be my own excited self. That's like, what? That really is the case? Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
If it's with like someone a stranger in like a convention setting, but
Uh,
without if no reason whatsoever, I wouldn't like provoke
mm,
anyone because obvious and like I said, stranger danger. But
mm.
yeah.
So, what's your earliest memory?
Earliest memory. Hmm. I wouldn't say like any childhood traumas. Like
Mm,
everyone has all kinds of childhood traumas, but
mm,
If it's towards what my content is for, where it's like playing games in a way. I do remember a kind of like a WarioWare style video game that is built into a Nintendo NT system.
Hmm.
It's way way back
Hmm.
of like you being like this three pronged avatar that looks like something from Galaga, and you
Hmm.
just go through mini games for like for uh number of times like you trying to race through like an F-Zero car to
Mm-hmm.
avoid obstacles across a block of tracks,
Yep.
like you trying to defeat an enemy like Galaga style or space asteroid style,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of stuff. At the very least, that is been my earliest memory.
Well,
Anything private? Absolutely not.
I won't. I
But yeah,
won't. I won't lie. Your detail. Your memory is more detailed than other people's.
yeah. I wish there's a gold version of it somewhere, like how they have like gold versions of like Rape Faction or whatsoever. Those are one of the games that I do play.
Hmm.
Or like HD remaster, but there's no way that is ever coming back. That kind of like uh blocky slash Atari slash like really old video game style of game that isn't doesn't really have a title.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if anyone has actually experienced that, but still, I always end up like uh on a certain stage that I can never clear because it's suddenly just switch to your screen. You got to race through the obstacles. Go immediately crash into like obstacle.
uh, okay. If you could talk
Yeah.
to any animal, which one would it be?
Ooh. I know I say about cats, cafes,
Hmm.
but really, I think dogs would be the most friendly kind of animal that you can
Hmm.
probably talk to.
Yeah. Dogs are friendly. Cats just hate you.
Now there is a certain way to actually deal with cats. There is a certain language you have got to. Dogs is just I want treats. I want food.
I just whenever I see a dog, I just imagine it saying, "I love you, I love you, I love you."
Yeah,
Uh,
but if going well, I guess in a way like kind of wish you can talk to your sea creatures per se, even though I don't really like seeing what's beneath uh the unvisited territories of the ocean.
mm,
I don't want to hear what they think of in a place I never know, but
mm,
still. But yeah, I mean, first thing that comes to mind, dogs. Absolutely.
nice.
It's also easier to actually read them, even if you don't actually know how to talk to them,
Hmm.
because yeah, they will show their emotions on their nose.
Mm.
But yeah,
Uh, what's your favorite thing you ever cooked yourself?
hmm. I'm not going to go with a cop out answer and say instant ramen. That is like absolutely not the kind of thing that is. But hmm. I mean, I do know how to cook.
Hmm.
But if there is anything that I wouldn't mind, that I do enjoy cooking,
Mm-hmm.
I think anything that is pasta related
Hmm.
actually be something that I would really enjoy.
Hmm.
Like just cutting up some sausages or wieners, as people like to call them, uh, and then throwing in like a tomato pasta sauce with some tomato in it. Just cook pasta with it. Straight up, you just cook yourself dinner. There are cheap way. There are also cheap ways that isn't really instant ramen. That is like what we call throw everything into a rice pot
Mm-hmm.
and let it cook. That's like the simplest version, but if anything, yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind just like making like pasta of any kind.
Mm. I love pasta. I want pasta right now. Uh, on
Mm.
on the other side, what's the worst thing you ever cooked yourself?
Worst thing I ever cooked myself. I don't think there's actually anything that I've actually cooked myself
Mm-hmm.
that I don't really like.
Well, was there an instance where you messed up making something?
Well, not food per se, but I did crack a black pot once.
Really?
I put it in water. I
Yep,
put it on the stove,
yep.
and I said, "What is that smell?" And then, yeah, the black pot is not just water evaporated, but the black pot is like I wouldn't say unusable, but there's stuff inside that I don't want to actually use it.
Oh boy.
Uh, and it's like a secondhand like pot as well.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
No,
Not
it.
exactly a pot you get from like a departmental store or anything.
Yeah. When you say black pot, do you mean cast iron? Like the really heavy
Uh,
ones?
I think it's made of metal. I'm not too sure what metal, but it definitely is completely black.
If it's completely black and it has like a bumpy coating on it, and
No, that's not. It's smooth, and actually, it's more of like those kind of like you can probably throw you can probably throw like pasta in or like a side dish inside.
mm, okay,
Maybe instead of a big pan, you want to cook chicken in like a pot or something.
yeah,
That
because
kind of pot, but yeah.
yeah, well, so cast iron is bumpy coating, black, and extremely heavy. It's like twice as heavy as the next pot down. Uh, uh,
Yeah.
so uh,
But yeah, there really hasn't been anything that I have not really enjoyed cooking in a
mm,
way. I haven't done and I would not mind actually getting into more kinds of cooking myself,
mm-hmm,
but it's just a fear of this overcooking, like burning your food and
mm,
like yeah, that's your dinner that you got the child down. So
nice.
right.
What's a food you strongly associate with your childhood?
Ooh. The store does not exist anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nowadays it's just Japanese food. But I don't think anyone would actually be able to replicate a deep fried crispy chicken. Not
Ooh.
the kind that you fillet or anything, but more less of a karaage in itself,
Mm-hmm.
and put it on chicken rice style rice
Hmm.
with a wedge of lemon in it.
Wow. That sounds amazing.
Nowadays, nowadays, whether it's fried chicken or anything that is like chicken rice, there's throw lemon sauce on it, and it's like the worst thing ever that I actually tasted. The one thing that you really want to be is not the lemon sauce. It's more like the lemon wedges that you can perhaps get from a fish and chips,
Hmm.
and it's really thick too.
Hmm. That does sound really good. Um, okay. Um, I don't know what the exchange rate is with your currency. Uh, what's
Oh, I guess I can say it's probably close, but on the other side of like I guess Australia or anything like that. It's not as high as Europe for sure.
so wait,
I think it
what
was like a 1.2 or 1.3.
wait, so what kind of currency do you use? I'm just curious.
You can probably cut this one out, but
No.
Singapore currency is like the most middle ground kind of currency you can get around the world.
Uh,
It should be a 1.2 or 1.3 if it's talking about US dollars.
yeah. So
But you can
okay.
use it in my currency, honestly.
Well, what?
You can use it in my currency. It don't have to be pounds or yens or like anything.
Well, no, no. I'm just trying to get because I say $50. So let's say you find 70 of your currency
Mm.
uh, in the street, and there's nobody around to claim it. What do you buy with it?
What do I buy with it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely a couple of things, but it won't be like buying goods whatsoever.
Mm.
Um, but if I haven't got a haircut yet, I would definitely go for a haircut.
Haircut.
That
That is
that'll
a
be
new
like
one.
what? That is like $10 to $14 depending where you actually look at.
Yeah.
Um, gosh, that $70.
Hmm.
I mean, sure, you can barely even buy any game with it for sure. But
Well, I know one game you can't buy with it. Grand Theft Auto 6.
I know one game that I can choose. I can choose not to buy GTA with.
Yeah.
Neverness to everness.
Oof. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
But yeah, um, I think with the remaining money, I guess it probably comes towards like more my culture in a way.
Hmm.
But it'd be more of like me just putting the money aside. If no one claims it, if it's a finders keepers kind of deal,
Yeah.
and no one is going to like 1 star GTA like your ass, as some people say. uh, am I doing what I need to do? Like say you don't get your haircut until like every week. You just get your haircut like monthly.
Hmm.
But if even if I don't have a job, I definitely want to actually just throw the rest into like a bank or something.
Hmm.
I mean, sure, I can get a few dollars to for a meal that I probably won't get, but
Nice.
yeah.
So, if you could wake up with one talent tomorrow, what would it be?
Are you talking about the awakening of a quirk, or is it like gaining some isekai talents?
Take it whatever direction you like.
It's definitely not. What was the recent superhero series that ended? The Boys.
Ah.
Ah, shit. But gosh, one talent. Hmm, that's gonna be hard to choose. It's like
I mean, some people they think like superhero tech.
absolutely in
Uh,
something that isn't going to overload my senses, like Daredevil. Absolutely
yeah,
not. Um, hmm.
but like some people think superhero, some people think like everyday kind of talent, like playing the piano or singing
I
or things
mean,
like
if it
that.
helps me join a fellow VTuber,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't mind being able to woke up with like pretty good like a male singing voice
There you go.
because not a lot of people know. I do have a part in some in at least one of the songs out there,
Hmm.
but uh, I'm not the kind of person that can definitely crack all the way to like a high pitched male voice
Oh yeah,
in a
no.
way.
I've
Granted, having a good singing voice does mean that you might actually end up like a certain PPT Tenshi
hmm.
with like terrible hearing or like throat issues. But yeah,
Yeah. Oof. Okay.
I know my ways around.
uh,
But if anything, I'm pretty sure like the one thing that a lot of especially the female VTubers who want would be like they would wish they actually got a better singing voice.
mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm also in that kind of vein where like I wish I can actually sing the songs that I do like,
Mm.
but not in the vein of like having got to burn out my entire throat for the rest of my time.
Yeah. Okay. So, with
Is that a really common like
what's
talent?
what singing?
Yeah.
A few people say singing.
Mm.
A lot of times people say confidence is one
Oh,
that's very
confident.
popular.
Well, that is. I wouldn't say that's a cop out answer, but confidence really is just like a general like uh booster anti like
I mean, you.
yeah.
There are lots of
But I can kind of
things.
see it.
Confidence is a strange animal because it means that you don't necessarily have to be good at something in order to excel
Mm.
at it if you have enough confidence in it.
You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'll take my step back from like confidence as a talent.
Yeah. Uh, which decade's aesthetic vibes with you the most?
I will have no say when it comes to fashion whatsoever.
Well, if you're thinking of like fashion of like the 20s or the 50s or something like
But
that, is there one that you feel pops out at you?
hmm,
I know there are people who have said
yeah, I
like
mean,
the medieval time, that kind of thing.
I mean, when you come to think about it, the digital side of things with like MMORPGs does actually go with a certain vibe.
Mm.
And if you want to call about fashions, there's no way that I would actually like dress up to be like a uh gothic kind of like male VTuber for sure. Granted, my aesthetic is more of like a general kind of a dark sense, but really, I'm not a Kirito or anything.
Mm.
But if aesthetic vibes, oh my gosh.
Mm.
I don't want to quote any like decades of like fashion because I don't really follow up too much
Mm.
of like local or like global fashion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, there's still the cosplay side of things as well,
Mm.
but if anything, I feel like at the very least, the current if you want to consider the video game like anime style vibes
Mm-hmm.
into this, I feel like I vibe most with uh that kind of like a character style in a way. Not even talking about how like different gaming female characters always goes with like really like eye catching.
Mm.
For like a better word, I'm not going to use fan service at all. But I does actually feel like the current aesthetic vibes of gaming, not
Mm-hmm.
counting Elden Ring
Mm.
or anything on the medieval side. I feel like that's at the very least something that vibes with me the most. Plus, I mean, what year is it that where people parkour dress up as a parkour artist? I don't think there's any like decade of aesthetic vibes in that. That is like
Mm.
pre that well, it sounds more like a century's aesthetic vibe to me. If I'm going to be honest, no one would just be parkouring in the 1990s, maybe.
uh,
But yeah, there's a whole like neat not so tight fitting kind of like clothes would
okay.
probably
Okay.
be
I
what I
can
feel. I didn't
I can
spoil
see
anything
that.
about my future models, right? Yeah.
uh, uh, do you collect anything?
Are you talking about gacha characters or actual? No, 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 no.
Uh,
That's
ta-
the way I judge it.
take it whichever direction you want.
I am definitely not the guy that you expect to have like a ducky marker or something. For sure. But jokes aside, I do really like collecting like acrylic characters,
Okay.
if anything. Like art, sure, everyone does at that.
Yep.
photo books of like your favorite cosplayer or like your favorite artist,
Mm-hmm.
sure. But really, I mean, when you live in a space where it don't have a lot of space, there's no way you have got like a big space for you to show your cars
Yeah.
line up to each other like GTA or like Tony Stark.
Yeah.
But really, I think at the very least, uh, acrylic stands have been one of the things that I really tried to see if I can collect. Otherwise, probably like pins
Mm-hmm.
of characters that I do know of.
Mm.
But
Those.
yeah, for the most part, if it's a VTuber, and like I don't mind getting the acrylic stands for like $20 plus shipping or $30, depends on where you are.
Mm. Nice. And my final question for the interview: what smell reminds you of home?
Hmm, I don't want to say dark and musty because uh, it's not so much a home per se,
Mm-hmm.
but yes, in a way, more of like a. I don't know if that lies in the category of nature feeling in a way, but at the same time, it's like I do go to places that I do like, which is like those floral exhibits or like nature exhibits.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, those kind of environments make you feel more at home than me being in my own place.
Hmm.
A
Nice.
kind that you can definitely sit down, observe, and just. I mean, if I want to lose myself into not dreamland, but into a daze, then sure.
Hmm. Awesome.
Of course, not making me lose my stuff is one thing for sure. That's like the most like if you zone out too much, anyone can just take your stuff. But yeah,
uh,
at the very least, that's something that well maybe it's something I can probably work towards.
hmm.
But as of right now, that's at the very least something that I feel like at
Nice.
least at home because there's no way I'm going to a huge storeroom to just smell the musty smell of like goods. Not saying that it's my job, but still, at a point in my life, I do have like I do find myself in like a musty, uh, dry scent in a way. But yeah,
Oh, nice. Anyway, that's all I have for this interview. Delphin, thank you very
mm.
much for coming out and doing it. I've appreciated talking to you. Um,
It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
and if you're in the audience right now, you can find links to all of Delphin's various socials in the description to this video. Uh, Thank you for coming out. I hope that you had fun. And with
I
that,
hope my bopping head is probably not that. I'm more like just pointing whatever direction I want, but my bopping head is related to that. But
and
yeah,
uh, and with
yep,
that, I was your host, Jack Jinseki, and joining me today was Delphin. Bye bye, everybody.
yeah. We guys have a. I hope to see you guys on the next squad site, wherever Jack brings the next interview. Sorry, I'm terrible at outros too.
No, no, don't worry about it. Bye bye.
All right.